Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. First, the headlines. The main committee of Municipal Council's elections approves election centers in the wilayas of the Sultanate. Acquainting with arbitration tops goals of the 21st Annual Forum to conclude local and international contracts in the Governorate of Dhofar. And more than 5,000 permits for certificates of origin to products are exported to GCC countries since the beginning of the year. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Dr. Tony Tan Keng Yam of Singapore on his country's National Day. His Majesty the Sultan received a cable of thanks from custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, in reply to His Majesty's cable of condolences on the death of Her Highness Princess Hafsa bint Mohammed bin Saud Al Kabir. The main committee of Municipal Council's elections for the second term approved election centers in the wilayas of the Sultanate. During its first meeting at the General Diwan of Ministry of the Interior, the main committee, acquainted with the ongoing preparations for the elections, discussed a number of matters tabled on the agenda and adopted suitable decisions towards them. Acquainting with arbitration, developing skills of negotiations and ways of solving disputes topped goals of works of the 21st Annual Forum. The program, which is being organized by Commercial Arbitration Center of Gulf Cooperation Council countries in cooperation with Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry branch of the Governorate of Dhofar. It includes numerous work papers on legal system of contract negotiations and ways of implementing its various strategies during contract preparation stage. The event was opened under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar Al Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service. $5,126 is the number of permits for certificates of origin to products exported to GCC and Arab countries during the period from the 1st of January till the end of May. 1,980 were for Gulf industrial permits, 1,625 Gulf agricultural permits, 1,100 for natural wealth, in addition to 421 Arab permits. The Ministry of Commerce and Industry assigned the Gulf Organization for Industrial Consultations to conduct a study on policies and employment opportunities for the national manpower in the Sultanate. The study stems from the efforts exerted by the Sultanate to enable citizens to join the work market, especially in economic activities of the private sector. It also enables them to suggest useful economic projects and investment policies. Domestic investment encouragement and its enhancement in the Omani economy by the private sector topped the goals of the project of Liwa Plastic Industries, which comes by support from Omani Refineries and Petroleum Industries Company, ORPIC. The project is worth more than $6.4 billion at a production capacity of 1.4 million metric tons annually of high-value polymer, in addition to numerous other industrial products which contribute in developing convertible industries in the Sultanate. It will also provide numerous job opportunities for Omani youth. The project is divided into 4 bundles and will be completed in 2020. It is expected to contribute 2 to 3% of the domestic product, which will amount to 775 million Omani riyals. It will produce 300,000 tons of polypropylene, 232,000 tons annually of petrochemicals, and 880,000 tons of polythene. Oman oil price October delivery reached $42.36. The Dubai Mercantile Exchange statement said that the price of Oman oil rose 80 cents from the price of last Friday, which was $41.56. The average price of Oman oil August delivery 2016 has stabilized at $46.60, thus $2.27 per barrel higher than July delivery 2016. Still to come in a news bulletin. Activities of the 10th Family Astronomy Camp start in Jebel Shams in the Wilaya of Al-Hamra.
هنا الرائحة العالقة بالذاكرة تأخذنا دهشة مختلفة لتبهرنا بجمالها الآسر حيث ملتقى الأسرة. امنح نفسك شغف التجربة، فهنا حكاية الجمال لا تنتهي. مهرجان صلالة السياحي 2016 من 15 من يوليو إلى 31 من أغسطس. عمان، المحبة والوئام.
Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. Sur College of Applied Sciences, in cooperation with National Youth Commission, organized a training course to train and acquaint college students with the importance of first aids and ways of rescue. The course included educational programs and lectures that focus on first aids principles and care provided to the injured. It as well highlighted ways of dealing with road accidents and negative effect resulted from the wrong first aid. The agricultural products market in the Wilaya of Saham in the Governorate of North Batna is considered one of the sources for the citizens of the Wilaya to market their various types of products, including fruits and vegetables, animal feed, as well as some traditional items. Due to its good location in the market, witnesses an active purchase movement during the days of the week where the customers and visitors buy various types of fruits, including dates, mango, and other crops that the farmers grew during different seasons. The Family Astronomy Camp, annually organized by Oman Astronomy Society, witnesses this year a wide participation of families from various governorates of the Sultanate. The camp is considered a social, entertainment, cultural, and scientific station. The 10th edition of the camp witnessed the participation of families from other Gulf countries. The camp activities included a workshop to introduce telescopes and their uses. The workshop also highlighted the basics of astronomy and the Omani contributions towards it. The participants had a chance to monitor the sun's movements through powerful, sophisticated telescopes. Besides that, there were entertainment activities for children. Oman Astronomy Society affirms the continuation of this event annually due to the overwhelming participation of families. The Wilaya of Mahda in the Governorate of Buraimi is distinguished by the availability of a number of fellages that are considered a significant source of water in areas surrounding the Wilaya. Fellages are considered a part of the Omani heritage since old times, where different generations contributed in preserving them. On the other hand, the Ministry of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources also exerted great efforts to protect and maintain the fellages in various parts of the Sultanate. Forget selfies. South Koreans capture moments with 3D figures. The latest photo craze in South Korea replaces portrait photography with lifelike 3D printed figurines. More details in the following report.
Shooting photographs and storing them digitally has become old school for South Koreans who are taking photography to the next level with 3D figurines of themselves. 31-year-old Lim Soo-jong visited a studio in Seoul with her 2-year-old son to capture a cherished memory, making a 3-dimensional figurine of her little boy instead of making a photo album. To make their figurine, Lim placed her toddler in a column-shaped booth where more than 100 cameras simultaneously snapped 2-dimensional photos from all angles.
I really wanted a 3D figure of my son to show him when he is older what I can't capture in photos right now. He is at that time in his life where he is doing so many cute things.
The studio is run by IOYS, an acronym for I Am On Your Side, a 3D figure printing firm launched in 2014 and opened its 5th South Korean location on Saturday. Manager of the studio said the 3D figures gained popularity due to its high-speed technology, adding that it's possible to take a photograph of moving children or pets in an instant by shooting with 100 digital single-lens reflex cameras in 1 second. Usually, the manufacturing process takes about 2 to 4 weeks. But in this studio, it only takes up to 1 or 2 days to pick up their figurines. The printing is done at a plant in southwestern Seoul, where the photos act as a digital blueprint for a machine that builds figures ranging from 5 to 30 centimeters in height, using over 1,000 layers of gypsum powder. The one-of-a-kind figures start at $99.
Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas of the Governorate of Dhofar and its nearby mountains, with chances of intermittent drizzle and scattered rainfall on desert areas. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies with cloud accumulation and scattered rain over the Hajar Mountains. Winds will be northeasterly to easterly light to moderate over the coast of the Sea of Oman, while on the coastal areas of the Arabian Sea, it will be southwesterly moderate to active. Seas will be rough along the coast of the Arabian Sea with a maximum wave height of 4 meters and slight along the rest of the coast with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The main committee of Municipal Council's elections approves election centers in the wilayas of the Sultanate. Acquainting with arbitration tops goals of the 21st Annual Forum to conclude local and international contracts in the Governorate of Dhofar. And more than 5,000 permits for certificates of origin to products are exported to GCC countries since the beginning of the year. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.